Deserts are typically thought of as bleak wastelands, but we are swiftly finding that there may be a lot concealed inside, despite the fact that they may initially seem devoid of life. Scientists have been trying to map and study the large area for a long time, and they may now have found a lot of terrible things, some of which predate the origin of life on Earth. Welcome to Discovery Scene, and in today's video we are going to take a look at the new terrifying discovery in the Sahara Desert. Keep an eye out as we investigate all the interesting secrets discovered in the sand world. The Sahara Desert is the third largest desert in the world after the Arctic and Antarctica. It is also the largest hot desert in the world. It's situated in North Africa and spans a sizable portion of the continent, reaching 9,200,000 square kilometers, an area larger than China and the US combined. Wait, what? It is larger, however, than the United States of America. There are many investigations going on and many terrifying news stories are out every day, so stay calm, sit back, and see our results. If you do not properly take your seat, you will fall through the cactus, which may be a severe pain to your ass. The Sahara is roughly the size of the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii, and makes up about a third of the African continent. Despite the harsh desert environment, the Sahara is home to a variety of plant and animal species. However, the discoveries that have been made are truly horrifying. During the Gemini 4 space mission, 2 American astronauts, McDivitt and White, made the unexpected discovery known. On one hand, the eye is not particularly threatened by people, but because it's located in a sparsely populated area of the desert with little water or rainfall, and because of the circular shape of its rings, it was initially believed to be a meteorite impact crater. However, this initial theory was quickly refuted when no evidence of molten rock was found, allowing geologists and researchers to develop their own theories. According to geologists, the eye of the Sahara is a crater. These rocks include igneous or volcanic deposits in addition to sedimentary layers made by the wind-moving layers of dust or water, depositing sand and mud. These regions weren't always deserts like they are now. They are signs of that they were probably much more temperate and made plenty of flowing water. The wind-driven layering of sandstone rocks occurred on lake and river bottoms throughout the temperate period, gradually forcing overlaying sandstone and other rock strata up by subsurface volcanism. The entire area around the eye was elevated by volcanic activity that occurred deep beneath the Earth's surface millions of years ago. After the volcanism stopped, the area started to deteriorate as the domed rock strata were eroded by wind and water. Although this theory appears to be plausible enough, Atlantologists have also something else in mind. Ever heard of the lost city of Atlantis? Well, some people believe that the 14.6-mile wide eye of the Sahara in Mauritania harbors the secrets that may have long believed to be hidden. According to Plato's writings on the subject, this amazing structure is likely the final resting place of millions of Atlanteans. While some sincerely believe that the eye is actually the lost city of Atlantis, many people think Plato only scratched the surface of Atlantis despite the epic and mind-blowing descriptions that he provided. He described Atlantis as a vast arrangement of concentric circles that alternated between land and sea. The Sahara Desert is a great place for contemporary astronauts as it's become one of the rare sources of relief, making the geological past this deposit shows seem even more exciting due to the endless stretch of sand. But like it is in other parts of the world, erosion's persistent effects pose a threat to the landscape. Given that the climate change is increasing desertification in the area, desert winds may very likely bring more dunes to the area, making it entirely possible that, in the distant future, sand and dust will engulf the eye of the Sahara, burying one of the planet's most spectacular geologic formations. The Great Desert harbors more terrible discoveries than the windswept desert, which the future generations may never even get to see. Continue watching to learn about one such discovery that will absolutely blow your mind. In the Libyan and Egyptian axis of the Sahara, ancient Egyptian jewelry made of yellow desert glass has been found, including a scarab made of the same material as the pectoral jewelry buried with the pharaoh Tutankhamun. This raises the crucial question of how the canary yellow glass was manufactured. I didn't even understand how this jewelry was formed in these sand dunes. Well, let's see more fascinating investigations that scientists have identified in the desert. If you liked the video yet, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel here at Discovery Scene. Do you see whales playing on the sand deserts when you think of the Sahara Desert? There is proof that the forerunners of the contemporary whale once swam about right in the scorching African desert, even though it's extremely unlikely to happen as whales cannot survive outside of water. In 1902, a group of geologists led their camels into a region in the western desert of Egypt. Sandstone boulders had been moulded into odd patterns by centuries of fierce wind, and at night the moonlight was so bright that it made the sand glitter like gold. Due to the oppressive summer heat, a neighbouring hill was known as the Mountain of Hell, although whale bones could be found in this dry valley. The Sahara Desert is still full of mysteries, and the latest one involves an item discovered there whose uses are still unknown. It's the Clayton Ring, and even more puzzlingly, these rings were discovered in Egypt's most hostile region of the Sahara Desert. Clay cylinders, conical in shape and open at both ends, are known as Clayton rings after the geographer and desert explorer P.A. Clayton from 1896 to 1962. They are invariably discovered with one or more discs of perforated pottery that do not fit as lids but are always marginally larger than the smaller opening of the ring. This is a mystery that has not yet been resolved. Although this is a sign that will surprise many, the researchers are hoping to gain a more thorough understanding of Stone Age life, especially how they adjusted to climate change, by examining the site's remaining burials and nativity scenes. According to one of the researchers, the most amazing find so far was a grave with a female and 2 children hugging each other. They were carefully arranged in a position which strongly indicated they had spiritual beliefs and cared for their father. Another ominous discovery is one of a stone circle in the middle of Algeria called the Nabta Playa, and it should not come as a surprise given how wide the Sahara is. Through years of habitation, the nomadic people who roamed the area for thousands of years built the massive structures and stone walls. The sand has a line of markings on it that spreads out into dozens of distinctive patterns, each with a focal point surrounded by a ring of 12 nodes that look like numbers on a clock and extending for kilometers in a straight line. A small arrow is roughly located at each cardinal point on the circle, which has a diameter of about 20 meters. So what do you guys think about this terrifying investigation into the Sahara Desert? Which one do you think is the most terrifying? Let us know in the comment section below, and you shouldn't hesitate to drink the camel milk once you visit the Sahara Desert. It's the best place to find and enjoy the best camel milk in the world. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more fresh content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.